Hey, I'm back. I was gone for roughly 6 months. I check my YouTube studio quite regularly to see if I'm still getting views on my videos and to check if I have any new followers or comments and stuff. And I noticed that I hadn't posted anything in 6 months. And there's a really good explanation for this. I'll make a video probably this weekend. I don't know when I'll have the time to edit these videos, but I have a lot of ideas and I want to explain, even if it's just for my future me, what I've been doing for the past 6 months. It's been super busy and yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going lately. But yeah, I have so many ideas for videos, and this morning I was getting ready to go to the gym and I'm on holiday now. It's Easter holidays here in Spain. And I wasn't working today either, so I just really got the itch to film again and make a video. And I was just brushing my hair and I was like, oh, my hair looks really good. And then I thought, why not make this video that I've been thinking about for months that I wanted to make, which is everything I'm doing to take care of my hair while and after a period of hair shedding and hair loss. You may have seen on my bio, I think it's called bio on YouTube as well, but I'm obsessed with hair care. I love it so much. I got into hair care during the pandemic because I was using those clean, those solid shampoos, clean, no toxics, no nonsense and everything like that. And I was finding that my hair looked awful. That's just my experience again. I think with hair products, it just changes so much from person to person. But I was finding that my hair never looked clean. I had like a patch of hair right here that felt awful all the time, no matter how much I washed it. And so I got into hair care and I've been really, really into it ever since. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the past few months where I've been experiencing a lot of hair shedding and a lot of hair loss, and what I'm doing to prevent or help with it. First of all, a few disclaimers. I'm not a professional, obviously. Everything I know is through research, through watching doctors, dermatologists, and trichologists here on YouTube. And then I did buy a few books that I really love. I might do a section on this video about those books. First of all, there's so many different types of hair loss, and this is really something that really frustrates me. Is I will see videos that feel really comforting about other people talking about hair loss, but the thing is, you can lose your hair to pregnancy, to postpartum, to having a flu, COVID, to stress, to an illness, to so many things. So even though if you're watching this, you may be thinking, oh, thank God, I'm not the only one going through this. The reality is, even though the result looks the same, which is a lot of hair shedding and hair loss, the reason behind it may be completely different. So when it got to a point where I was actually getting worried about the state of my hair, what I did was get blood work. Of course, here in Spain, that's pretty easy because we have social security, so it was just free. I made an appointment with my doctor. I told her that I was losing so much hair and I got blood work done. Everything came out perfect, except I did have a bit of a vitamin D deficiency, which I do have from time to time, especially during the winter. So I started taking a supplement for that. This leads to my second point that I want to make before I get into the video, which is that, and this really, really gets to me as well, supplement companies and hair supplements, I don't think there's ill intent behind it, but I do think that they know that hair loss is a very sensitive topic for both men and women, and they take advantage of that. One thing I've learned from watching dermatologists, doctors, and trichologists is that you don't really need supplements unless you have a deficiency in X, Y, or Z. So for instance, I I got my blood work done, and it showed that I had a vitamin D deficiency, so I was taking vitamin D for that purpose. But there's so many companies that will sell supplements for hair loss, which again doesn't really make sense because there's so many reasons why your hair could be shedding, you could be losing your hair, etc. And they tend to be quite expensive. So if you have the chance, I would recommend first getting blood work or tests to check why it is that you're losing or shedding hair. And the last thing that I've learned is that you can be shedding hair from something that happened up to 3 months ago, meaning you could have had the flu 3 months ago, and that put a lot of stress on your body, and that is causing you to lose or shed hair 3 months after. So that was something really eye-opening for me because I thought stress manifested in hair shedding instantly, and it doesn't work like that. So I'm gonna get into the context of what happened for me and why I started losing hair. So I had a really stressful, I would say, spring and summer last year. I was finishing uni, I had my final exams, and I was really confused as to what to do. I didn't know if I was going to be staying in the UK or coming back home. I didn't know what to do if I stayed and what to do if I came back home. And I was just generally very, very stressed out. And that started manifesting, I would say, about around October 2024, when I started noticing that my hair looked really dull and I was shedding so much hair. I'm gonna insert some pictures because one of the things that I've done is document how much hair I am shedding in the past few months. Please do skip if that's upsetting to you, or if you're going to compare, because again, this sounds so cliche, but every journey is different. So when I was really stressed, I was looking for videos of people showing how much hair they were losing in the shower, just to see if the hair that I was shedding, the amount of hair that I was shedding, was normal. And that wasn't really helpful, A, because there wasn't much to find, and B, because some people just have thicker hair, which means that they lose more hair. Some people don't lose any hair at all, and I don't know, it's just not helpful to compare. So I'm just sharing this because this kind of serves as a diary for me to look back on as time goes by, and because I don't know, I like watching videos like this. So the rock bottom moment for me was I went to get my hair cut because I thought, you know, maybe I just need to get a haircut and maybe it's all in my head. And the hairstylist spent the whole appointment telling me you're losing so much hair, all of your hair is shedding, and you should look into this. And I don't know, I think she was very straightforward with it, which I was already stressed about this, so I found to be a little bit unnecessary and honestly a bit hurtful, because again, hair loss is such a sensitive topic for everyone, men and women. And yeah, I just cried my way back home and I got so stressed out. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything I've done ever since. So here's a few things that I've been doing, and I want to start by saying that I'm not sure to what extent each of these things have actually helped, because another thing that I've learned about hair loss is that normally your hair will start growing at its normal pace and it will stop shedding at some point. Normally, it depends on the condition that is causing you to shed your hair or lose your hair. So I've been doing some things that may or may not have helped, and I was aware of this while I was doing those things, but I just personally needed to feel like I was doing something to help with what was going on. So the first thing I did is I got some blood work done. So I've already mentioned that. It came back that I had a vitamin D deficiency, and then I did some research Googling. It wasn't deep. I didn't even ask my doctor about this, but I saw that vitamin D deficiency is connected to hair loss, so that may have been one of the possible, you know, things contributing to my hair loss. But I'm also 100% certain that the stress that I'd been under for the few months prior had a huge role to play in all of this. But yeah, so I got my blood work done. I also purchased some gummy bears for hair. I don't know if it worked. Again, something worked. May have been, you know, like everything that I was doing, it may have been that my body just calmed down and was like, okay, I'm done freaking out. I just ran to get a bamboo brush. I can never say it right. Bamboo brush. I have it right here. So I got this bamboo brush. I think it cost me like €7, so it was quite cheap. And what I do with this is I brush my hair, focusing on my scalp, being gentle, but also like really focusing on activating the blood flow of my scalp. I don't know if this works. I just felt, again, like I needed to do something. I couldn't just sit and wait until my hair stopped shedding. Then I followed the hairdresser's advice. I loved how the haircut turned out. It was beautiful. I haven't had such a beautiful haircut in years. Okay, so I've gone on a whole rant talking about I followed my hairdresser's advice, and I didn't actually say what the advice was. And the advice was to wash my hair more frequently. She was like, it looks like you have a kind of greasy scalp. You should try and wash your hair as often as you can, because having buildup on your scalp is not good at all, and it can lead to hair loss. I had heard that before, but because I wasn't experiencing hair loss, I was like, I was washing my hair every 3 days. So I would wash it, not wash it for 3 days, and then the third day I would wash it at night again. It helped because I didn't have buildup on my scalp. And the second thing that I think really helped about washing my hair more frequently is that, again, I have my scalp leans oily. It's not like crazy oily, but it does get oily quite quickly. And if I was washing my hair every 3 days, that meant that the third day was a slick back. Some kind of like ponytail, a bun with a pony, anything. So that means traction and tension on the scalp, which again can lead to hair loss. So I've stopped doing slick backs. I did wear a ponytail last week, but I hadn't worn my hair up at all in like 2 months or something like that. I was doing buns, but like really gentle buns, you know, the ones where you go like, you go like this, and then you put a claw clip, and I was making sure that it wasn't tied anywhere. And yeah, another thing that I've done was to purchase a silk bonnet. I was already using a silk pillowcase. Now, don't come for me. I know that silk bonnets are meant to be for super curly or coily hair, but I was desperate, okay? I knew that I was shedding hair. I didn't want my hair to be ripping or snapping at the ends, because, you know. So I got one off of Amazon. I'll try to put it down here, what the name was. I am in love with it. It was quite cheap, so I was like, I don't know about this, but it's pure silk. It was about €30, so it was quite, you know, quite good value, and I use it every night. I look very awkward while putting it on because I just taught myself how to do it. I should probably watch a tutorial, but I've been using it for maybe 2.5 months, and I really like it. It makes my hair look really sleek and not frizzy whatsoever. So yeah, I've been loving using the bamboo brush. I've been loving washing my hair more frequently. Oh, I don't think I specified. I wash it every 2 days, so that means I wash it today, not tomorrow, but the day after. I've been loving that, and I've also been loving my silk bonnet. I don't know if any of this is actually helping. I feel like it is because my hair looks more healthy. And I'll keep doing all of these things because I enjoy them. I think it helps my hair, even if not with the hair shedding part, but my hair looks shinier and it looks much more healthy. I'm gonna show you some of the products that I use, or actually all of the products that I have in my shower. Disclaimer, if there is one thing that I spend my money on is hair products. I was using Pantene Classic. I don't know what it's called in other countries. It's just called Pantene Clásico in Spain. And I've noticed that Abby or other hair influencers will talk about products and I'll try to find them and they're not available either in Spain or Europe. I guess it's just Europe in general. But yeah, so I was using Pantene Classic and then I ran out of it and I thought, well, I'm just, my hair is going crazy. And I bought the ABC shampoo by Redken, so this one here. I was already using, as you can see, the ABC conditioner and I love it. So I just thought I might as well get the shampoo and see how they work together. And because they have bonding technology, it might help my hair, revive my hair. The thing is, I need a deep cleaning shampoo and I don't think the ABC does just that. And also, I've been finding that conditioner is too thick. So I thought, oh, maybe I need to rinse my hair, like my ends more thoroughly. But it was just still looking really dull. But essentially, I got really frustrated last week and I was like, I'm going back to Pantene and I'm gonna try a different Pantene shampoo because the one that I was using, it was okay, but I wasn't feeling like my hair is super fresh and refreshed and shiny and so I bought a different Pantene shampoo, which is this one right here. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see what I'm filming. I hope you can. But yeah, I've washed my hair with this twice. My hair is transformed. It looks clean, it looks shiny, it looks everything that I wanted it to look like. And I've been struggling with this for months, so I'm so happy that I finally found something that works for me. It's a purifying shampoo, so it may be a little bit too stripping if I use it every hair wash, like every wash, but I don't know, I'll see. I still have some of the ABC shampoo left over, so maybe I can mix and match and switch them around, I don't know. So I'm gonna show you the rest of my products. So this is the Aesop conditioner that I was telling you about. I got this for Christmas 2 years ago. It's called conditioner. It has bergamot rind, frankincense, and cedar atlas. It smells very woody, which I don't love for a conditioner. But it makes my hair look really great. Then I've had this one for a year or something. Yeah, I think I bought it last summer. Because my hair was looking really dry, which is not anymore. I don't know, hair does weird stuff, sorry. But yeah, I got this one. I love the smell of it and it does the job. Nothing crazy, but I just really like it. And last week when I bought this, I went into a hair care store that I have next to my house. I just thought, I have this one. I know I love Redken conditioners because I really like this one and I really like the ABC conditioner. I'm just gonna buy this one. And for the last 2 hair washes, I've been using these two together and they work like magic. One last thing is that I have been really obsessed with like being very, very gentle with the way that I treat my hair. So of course I do have I have a ton of heat protectants, sorry. yeah, I'm gonna show you all of them, and then I'm gonna tell you my struggle with them, because yeah, they're driving me a little bit crazy. In terms of heat protectants, I have 4. I can't seem to find one, and I'm gonna tell you which ones I use the most and which ones I like. First of all, yeah, again, the ABC range by Redken. I love this stuff. I've seen people use so much product, and I can't do that because it then weighs down my hair and it makes it look dirty. But I realized that if I'm halfway through drying, or my hair is halfway through dry, like dry halfway through, I can put like the tiniest bit, like a half pea size amount, and just rub it in between my palms and apply it to the mids and ends of my hair, and then I put down turn up the heat of my hair dryer, and I just blow dry my ends like this. It makes them look really shiny. Problem is, that product worked so well for me for like 2 years. I was using it every time I blow dried my hair, and again, these past few months, my hair is just not taking anything. Like, it's just being so weird, and that's just not really working for me. I'm gonna show you the other 2. Again, products that I really love, that I feel like they're weighing down my hair, so I don't really know whether to keep using them or not. The past couple of washes that I've shown you, I've been using Pantene and the Redken Argan Oil conditioner. I haven't used any heat protectant. Yeah, it hurts just to think about it, but I was like, I need to see if these 2 products work for me, like alone without any other products, because if I'm using heat protectants and those are the ones weighing down my hair, then I need to know that it's the heat protectant and not the conditioner. And the issue is that my hair looked so great after blow drying it with no heat protectant that now I don't know what to do. But I'm gonna show you the second heat protectant. This one is the Marianilla Cream Heat Spray. I love how this smells, and I didn't really like how it made my hair feel when I first bought it, and lately I kind of liked it more. But again, I feel like it weighs down my hair a little bit, so I just have to play around with the things that I have. I don't want to buy anything else. And the last one that I know where it is, because I do have a 4th one that has disappeared over the past couple of weeks. I cannot find it. I don't know if I took it to class with me and left it there. Anyway, this is the Color Wild Dream Coat. One thing about this is that I'm terrified to use it, because I think I've used it once. I don't remember. I think I liked it. It didn't make my hair feel heavy, and it didn't weigh down my hair. I don't recall that it made my hair look extremely glossy, sleek, shiny, but I have heard that you have to use an insane amount of it for it to do its job. So I have 2 issues with it. I don't know how to use it, and it's expensive. I can't use half a bottle. That tiny bottle that I just showed you is 50 milliliters and 1.7 ounces, so that's just a tiny amount, and I think that was like 20 euros. So I really want to investigate how it works and how to use it. The problem is that I've seen everyone apply it all over their hair, and one thing I can't stand is to waste a hair wash day. So I cannot stand washing my hair, it feeling fresh and nice, and then applying something that it's too heavy, and then my hair looks dirty and weighed down and like it has too much product on it. So yeah, the 4th heat protectant that I have that has magically disappeared is the Redken 21-in-1 heating spray. Or, well, actually it does everything supposedly. Like it's called 21-in-1 because it has 21 benefits. I like it because it's really like it's really runny and really, it doesn't weigh down my hair at all. I don't know where it is, which is not great. And one thing that I really don't like about it, it's the smell. I don't know why, it smells super strong every time I apply it. That's all I can smell. But that was cool because it's a detangling spray and it also works as a heat protectant. So I don't know, I feel like that was doing a really good job at what it's supposed to do, but I can't find it. So yeah, this is me dipping my toes into making hair care videos. I don't know if I'll make any more. I kind of really like the style that I was making before, but to be honest, hair care is something that I really love, really enjoy, and because I've been having this period with hair shedding, I've been experimenting quite a bit, so I feel like I could maybe share what I've found and what I like and what I don't and what works for me and what doesn't. I just want to also quickly say that if you're experiencing hair loss or hair shedding, I'm so sorry. I know it feels terrible. I feel you, I feel for you, and it will stop eventually. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, and if not, also thank you for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.